Hello player, today we will analyze the match between M. Carlsen with the white pieces and D. Ghosh with the black pieces. e4. e5. Knight f3. Knight c6. Bishop b5. a6. Bishop a4. Knight f6. d3. d6. c3. Bishop e7. Kingside castling. Kingside castling. Rook e1. b5. Bishop c2. d5. Knight from b, d2. d4. Knight b3. f5. f4. b captures on a4. Rook captures on a4. d captures on c3. b captures on c3. Knight d7. Bishop e3. Knight b6. Rook a1. Bishop d6. This move was inaccurate, the best move was a4. For example, f4. Knight c5. a3. h3. Queen d6. With a balanced game. Bishop d6. Knight from b, d2. f5. The evaluation became 1.6, this was a serious mistake, the best move was bishop d7. For example, bishop d7. Knight c4. Knight captures on c4. d captures on c4. Queen c8. With an advantage for white. f5. Bishop captures on b6. c captures on b6. Bishop b3 check. King h8. Bishop d5. Queen c7. Knight c4. f captures on e4. Knight g5. e captures on d3. Knight captures on h7. Rook f5. Bishop e4. This move was inaccurate, the best move was knight e3. For example, knight e3. d2. Rook f1. e4. Knight captures on f5. Bishop captures on f5. Knight g5. g6. g3. Rook d8. Knight f7 check. With a decisive advantage for white. Bishop e4. Bishop e7. The evaluation became 3.4, this was a serious mistake, the best move was bishop c5. For example, bishop c5. Bishop captures on f5. Bishop captures on f5. Knight g5. Rook f8. With a decisive advantage for white. Bishop e7. Queen captures on d3. This move gives back part of the advantage, the best move was knight e3. For example, knight e3. d2. Rook e2. Rook h5. Knight d5. Queen d6. Knight captures on e7. Queen captures on e7. Bishop captures on c6. Rook a7. Rook captures on d2. Queen h4. Rook d8 check. King captures on h7. Rook captures on c8. g6. h3. King g7. Rook a4. Queen f6. Bishop e8. Rook h6. Rook from a, c4. Queen g5. Rook from 4, c7 check. Rook captures on c7. Rook captures on c7 check. King h8. Rook c8. Queen e7. Bishop captures on g6 check. King g7. Bishop f5. Queen d6. Queen g4 check. King f6. Bishop e4. Queen c5. Queen f5 check. King g7. Rook captures on c5. With a decisive advantage for white. Queen captures on d3. g6. The evaluation became 3.2, this was a serious mistake, the best move was rook h5. For example. Rook h5. Queen f3. Rook captures on h7. Bishop captures on c6. e4. Queen captures on e4. Queen captures on h2 check. King f1. Rook h6. Knight e5. Bishop a6 check. c4. Rook f8. Bishop d5. Queen h1 check. King e2. Queen h4. Queen captures on h4. Bishop captures on h4. Knight f7 check. Rook captures on f7. Bishop captures on f7. Bishop captures on f2. King captures on f2. Rook f6 check. King g3. Rook captures on f7. c5. Rook f6. c. Captures on b6. Rook captures on b6. Rook captures on a5. King h7. With a decisive advantage for white. g6. Knight e3. This move was inaccurate, the best move was bishop captures on c6. For example. Bishop captures on c6. Rook a7. Bishop e4. With a decisive advantage for white. Knight e3. Queen d7. The evaluation became 4.2, this was a serious mistake, the best move was rook f7. For example. Rook f7. Bishop captures on g6. Rook g7. Knight d5. Queen d6. Bishop e4. Rook a7. Rook from a, d1. Bishop h4. g3. Rook from a, f7. Queen e3. Bishop g4. f3. Bishop captures on f3. Knight from h, f6. Bishop captures on e4. Knight captures on e4. Queen e6. Knight captures on b6. Bishop e7. Queen e2. Rook f8. With a decisive advantage for white. Queen d7. Queen c4. This move was inaccurate, the best move was queen b5. For example. Queen b5. Bishop b7. Knight captures on f5. G. Captures on f5. Bishop captures on c6. Queen captures on c6. Queen captures on e5 check. King g8. Queen g3 check. King f7. Knight g5 check. King e8. f3. Queen c5 check. King h1. Bishop d5. Rook from a, d1. Rook d8. Queen e5. b5. Queen g7. f4. Knight f7. b4. Knight captures on d8. With a decisive advantage for white. Queen c4. Bishop c5. The evaluation became 4.8, this was a serious mistake, the best move was rook f4. For example. Rook f4. Rook from a, d1. Queen e6. With a decisive advantage for white. Bishop c5. Knight captures on f5. G. Captures on f5. Knight f6. White's victory. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your suggestions.